I want to share with you a story of business drama, a moment when everything was on the line, and how advanced communication saved the day. Listen carefully, because after the story, I'll explain all the advanced phrases you can use to sound fluent at C1 and even C2 level. A couple of years ago, I was part of a high-profile project. Our company was about to sign a multi-million-dollar deal with an international client. The atmosphere in the boardroom was electric. Everyone was eager, but also nervous. Then, out of nowhere, one senior manager became extremely confrontational. He started questioning every clause, every figure, every assumption. His tone was sharp, almost aggressive, and you could feel the tension rise. People looked visibly agitated. The discussion was going nowhere, and the client was clearly losing patience. At that moment, I decided to step in. First, I tried to acknowledge his concerns diplomatically. I said, "I completely understand your perspective, and it's valid." That helped soften the atmosphere. Then I redirected the focus, reminding everyone, let's not lose sight of the bigger picture. This deal isn't just about numbers. It's about building a long-term partnership. But the drama didn't stop there. The manager still pushed back, and the room was on the edge again. So I tried to de-escalate the conflict. I suggested, instead of debating endlessly, why don't we outline the key priorities now and revisit the minor issues later? Surprisingly, this worked. The manager calmed down. The client smiled, and the tension evaporated. In the end, we signed the deal. But more importantly, I realized that navigating business drama is not about winning arguments. It's about using tact and diplomacy to turn conflict into cooperation. Now, let's look at the advanced expressions you just heard. High-profile project, a project that attracts a lot of attention and importance. She was chosen to lead a high-profile project for a global tech company, which put her career in the spotlight. Multi-million-dollar deal, a very expensive, significant business contract. The lawyers spent weeks negotiating the terms of the multi-million-dollar deal before anyone signed the contract. Confrontational, aggressive, ready to argue or fight. His confrontational attitude during the meeting made it almost impossible to reach an agreement. Agitated, visibly nervous, upset, or restless. She became agitated when the client kept interrupting her presentation. Acknowledge concerns diplomatically. Recognize someone's worry in a polite, strategic way. The manager acknowledged the team's concerns diplomatically, saying, "I hear your worries, and we'll address them step by step." Lose sight of the bigger picture. Forget the overall goal because of small details. During heated debates, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture and focus too much on trivial details. De-escalate the conflict. Reduce tension. Make the situation less intense. He tried to de-escalate the conflict by suggesting a short break so everyone could calm down. Revisit the minor issues. Come back to small details later. Let's finalize the core strategy today and revisit the minor issues in tomorrow's session. Navigating business drama. Managing complicated, tense situations in work. Part of being a leader is navigating business drama without letting emotions take over. Tact and diplomacy. The ability to say or do things carefully to avoid conflict. You have listened. Now it's time for practice. Choose the correct answer below. Tact and diplomacy. B. De-escalate the conflict. Comment below to answer.